Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my January 2021 BOXYCHARM makeup tutorial. So in this video, I'm going to be using all of the makeup products I got in BOXYCHARM this month, and I got such great products. I am so excited to do a makeup look where I put them all together. So I actually already have my full dedicated review videos on all of these products up on my YouTube channel. I also posted my unboxing video of my BOXYCHARM base box and my BOXYCHARM premium box. So if you want to see all of the products I got, go ahead and check out those videos. But first, let's start out with the Bali Balm that I got in Sweet Orange and Coconut. And this is an expensive lip balm. It's nice. I don't really think it's worth the price, but since I have it, I am happy to use it. It's nice for my dry lips. And it's very tropical. And this is actually the only lip product I got in BOXYCHARM this month. So a really quick, easy throw on anytime type of product, but it goes with any makeup look because it just adds a little sheen to your natural lips. So I don't have to worry about coordinating my lip color to my eye makeup or anything like that, which can often be a struggle in these monthly Ipsy or BOXYCHARM videos where I'll get a bunch of different lip products, or I'll get like one lip product that doesn't really match my eyeshadow palette, but not a problem this time. The next product that I'm going to apply is a product that I really like and I'm really excited about. It's the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer. So I got this in the shade LN2. I'm just going to put a little bit onto the back of my hand. I love that this has SPF 20. And I'm a really big fan of Pure, but also their 4-in-1 products. They have a 4-in-1 powder foundation, they have a 4-in-1 regular foundation, but I love a tinted moisturizer for when I want my skin to look very natural, but still covering up my discoloration, the redness, the large pores, the blemishes. And this does such a great job of that while still looking so skin-like. So the sponge that I'm using right now is actually my new AOA Studio Silly Dip sponge. So the top part is silicone infused, and I think it's working really well with this tinted moisturizer because it does a really good job of spreading the product around so that you can get more coverage, less product absorption, but it still looks super smooth. And you can see how this leaves such a beautiful glow sheen to the skin that it just looks so healthy and radiant, and it looks so moisturized, which my dry skin has been lacking lately. So now I'm just going to flip my sponge over and just lightly go over everything in case there's any harsh lines that did not get blended, but it does look pretty good as is. But I really like this. I mean, you can still see the redness in my cheeks, you can still see blemishes peeking through, but it just kind of adds this like filter over my skin. But you can't see the actual product, like you can't see the foundation texture at all, which I love. So it looks like this is just my natural skin. I wish. So I didn't get a concealer in BOXYCHARM this month, so I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer really quick to add some coverage over these under eye circles. We'll do a little bit over my nose and chin just to add a little bit more coverage there. I also realized I didn't get an eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to use my concealer here to prep my eyelids. Even though the eyeshadows that I got this month, I tested them out with and without an eyeshadow primer, and they are so good. You don't even need an eyeshadow primer. But since I have that discoloration in my eyelids, I like to just go over with a concealer or an eyeshadow primer anyways to even out the color. All right, now my concealer is applied. Next, I am going to be applying one of my new favorite products. This is from Fenty Beauty. It's the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder that I got in the shade Banana. And this setting powder is so incredible for my under eyes. And I have been struggling to find a perfect under eye powder for me because I don't want it to darken up the brightness that I get from my concealer. I don't want it to dry out my already dry skin. And this just looks so good. So I just tapped out some into the cap here, picking it up on my sponge, but then setting it all over with the powder. And I did a flashback test with this to make sure there would be no flashback in flash photos. And it looks perfect in flash photography. And what I also love is the more you apply, it's almost like the smoother it looks. It doesn't get cakey. It doesn't get textured. Like, you can apply so much. Not that you need to, but you can, and it just looks so incredibly smooth. I seriously do not understand how they made such an amazing powder, but I love it. And it'll make it so that my concealer doesn't crease at all, which I definitely can get bad creasing with this Tarte Shape Tape concealer if I don't set it. And I really like how this silicone sponge is applying the powder as well. I'm not gonna go ahead and set my entire face with this powder just because my skin has been so dry lately that I don't want to mattify and dry out any of my dry areas. So I'm just picking up a little bit onto the base of my sponge here, and I'm gonna just set my forehead a little bit to use the rest of the powder. And my forehead is where I can actually get a little bit shiny, so we'll just mattify that. I'm obsessed with this powder. It seriously lives up to the hype. It was something I had wanted to try out for so long, and I'm so excited that I got it in BOXYCHARM. And I'm already so excited for my February BOXYCHARM and BOXYCHARM Premium to get here because January was so good that I can't wait to see what I'm gonna get in February. Next, another product I was so excited to get is this Ofra Mini Mix Palette, Good to Go. And I had wanted an Ofra palette for a while, and this palette is seriously amazing. The only thing that I didn't love in this palette was the bronzer. I just feel like the shade wasn't great for me. So what I'm gonna do instead of like applying this bronzer all over my face, I'm just gonna pick up the blush and the bronzer and mix those together and apply it to my cheeks to add a little warmth and color to my skin. Well, look, you saw me, I picked up a bunch. I thought I picked up a lot of the product and it didn't even show up on my skin. Like, it's so dry and not pigmented. I feel like I have to dig my brush into the shades to get anything to show. So the blush and the bronzer, I'm not a big fan of in this palette, but I love the eyeshadows in the highlighter, so it kind of makes up for them. Just blend this out with my sponge because it's looking a little crazy. But now to add some highlighter. Oh, I love all the shades in this mixed together, but today I think I'm gonna pick up the pink and then the kind of beige shade next to it, mix these two together. And I just like to apply the Ofra highlighters with my finger. They're so easy to blend, so glowy on the skin. These two shades together is so pretty. Look at that radiance. Oh, love it. It just gives like that glass skin effect. So much glow. But it looks so smooth and pretty on the skin. Just can't go wrong with an over highlighter. And then the other eyeshadow palette I got is the Ciate London Velvet palette. I love the colors you get in this. I love the texture of them. They're so buttery creamy. But to start my eye look, I'm gonna start with the off-white section of the Ofra highlight to be my brow highlight. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. And also my inner corner highlight. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I kind of want to do a Valentine's Day inspired eyeshadow look. So why don't I start out with a pink shade. So from the Ciate London palette, I'm going to pick up this matte light pink in the corner, and I'm going to apply that from crease to brow bone. And this shade is actually showing up really well. Easy to blend. So we're starting out with some nice, subtle pink. But I'm gonna deepen up the pink and go right into the crease with this slightly darker pinky orange shade. And focusing this right in the crease. This is a pretty color, it's nice and bright. This shade is so blendable, looks so smooth. And now going into the Ofra palette, I'm gonna pick up this matte red shade here. And I'm gonna apply that into this outer corner here. Oh, so pigmented, but so blendable. I really feel like this red shade goes perfectly with those peachy pinks from the Ciate palette. They're all very bright, which I love. And then this Valentine's Day inspired makeup look needs pink sparkle. So I'm going back into my Ciate London palette and I'm gonna pick up the pink glitter shade and apply this onto the eyelid. I just love how glittery and sparkly this is. It has like silver glitter in it, which is so, so pretty. Just blend that out. This eyeshadow look makes me so happy. A pink sparkly eyeshadow look is just so me. And I love how all of these shades are looking together, how they blend together. And then for the lower lash line, I want to keep what's left of the red shade, but also pick up the shimmery peach shade in the Ciate palette and apply that to the lower lash line to pull the look together. Oh, that is so pretty. And my under eye is so smooth to apply this to because of that Fenty powder. I'm so happy with how this eyeshadow look came out. I'm so happy with how my whole makeup look is looking. But so the last finishing touch is really good mascara, and that's what I have here. The Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. Beautiful packaging, but also such an incredible product. I love the shape of the wand. It's kind of pointy, but it's flattened. And because it's flattened, I find that you can really push the lashes up and really curl them. But this just has such a great dark color. It's super volumizing, without causing any clumping. It doesn't make the lashes stick together. And also this shape of the wand works really well for the lower lashes. And I like to do 2 coats of this. So applying it to the other eye before I do the second coat on the first eye. Oh, that mascara just added the perfect finishing touch to my makeup look. I love this mascara so much. And here is my finished makeup look. I am so happy with it. I'm so happy with the products I got in BOXYCHARM this month. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Maybe you got some ideas on how to use the products that you got. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.